In our previous video, we have discussed about Ufmylation. So in this video, we will discuss how this Ufmylation or UFM1 conjugation pathway occurs and uh, what are its role towards this proteostasis. Proteostasis is, you can say that, a homeostasis of the protein, or how this Ufmylation helps in maintaining the homeostasis of the proteome that are mainly produced by endoplasmic reticulum. So we will start with this conjugation pathway. So in this Ufmylations, right now it is in inactivated form, so it will interact with this protease, that is UFSP2, and this will expose the glycine of this UFM1 and makes it a mature UFM1. After that, it can interact with this UBA5, and during this interaction it will consume ATP to form this UBA5 UFM1, and thereafter what this UFC1 will form a complex with UBA5, and they will attach to this UFL1 that are found on this endoplasmic reticulum membrane. And when it attached to this UFL1, the UFBP1 and this CDK 5R3 will also attached and form a complex, and this complex formations will help in stabilizing, and also this UFBP1 and this CDK 5R3 helps in attaching, helps in taking care of this large amount of substrate. And thereafter what will happen, this polyubiquitation of, no, not polyubiquitation, this polyufmylations formations, polyufmylations, or this UFM1 formation occurs. And once this poly-UFM1 formation occurs, this protease, that is UFSP2, again comes into play, and they will they will break this poly-UFM1 into this mono UFM1, and thereafter this UFM1 can go and do its work towards this proteostasis. And how this UFM1 helps in this proteostasis is, in the brief overview, has been provided here. However, the complete mechanism is still not yet known, or is still under investigation. So from our previous videos, we have understand that this ER stress will cause this UFM1 production. So there is a protein that are found in the ER stress, that is RPL61, that will leads to the formation of this, or that will helps in the this UFN1 formations. So what it will does is, one pathway is that it will directly go into the nucleus, and it will disrupt, or it will produce more, this more of this transcript for this, that is responsible for this proteins of this ECM. For example, the collagen protein formation, so it will disrupt this transcript for ECM components. And the other things is that they will form a complex that is similar to that we have just studied in their conjugation pathway, that is UBFP1, UFL1, UFC, and CDK 5R3. And this complex will either go into the nucleus, or it will go towards this formation that will responsible for this disruption of the transcripts for this ECM component, such as collagen. So in this pathway, what will happen is that it will cause the upregulations, or it will disrupt the transcriptional genes that plays a role towards this ER stress. So ER stress transcriptional programs will get disrupted. The other things that it can does is, it will try to suppress this ER stress component, and thereby helps in the ER expansion. And if this process gets beyond the threshold level, then it might even cause the cell death because of the over stress that are exerted by the ER, or endoplasmic reticulum. In this case, the P53 plays a role, that when the stress becomes not P53, the signaling pathways that are triggered when the ER stress goes beyond the threshold level, then it will trigger apoptosis of the cells, as the cells organelles, that is ER stress, that is endoplasmic reticulum, is not functioning properly. So I hope you got a basic idea of this UFM conjugation pathway and its how it helps in this proteostasis or the homeostasis of proteome, mainly by the endoplasmic reticulum. So if you need to understand more about this topic in detail, you can go through the reference that has been provided in the description. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.